What is up, guys? KFC back here with another war recap video. This one we were all over in TGF Origins for our war against Imperiok. 88 to 13. Not really sure what they were doing over there. Thought they might have been modding, but at some point in time they just kind of gave up. We did clear all the 9s, so great job to us. We did unfortunately leave a town hall 8 on the map. It obviously would have been cleared if we wanted it to with a town hall 9, but just given the nature of what we were trying to do this war. Really good job to all the 9s, so that was super cool to see. We're just going to kind of speed through some attacks. They were only Town Hall 9s all the way at the top. Looks like Onyx here is just bringing a pretty traditional Shattered Laloon, so I'm going to kind of fast forward through this one. But as you can see, very easy base to kind of take out the Shattered approach. Going to come in, take out the Clan Castle, take out the Queen, and these 2 air defenses. Boom, all that goes down, and then the Laloon portion starts, and he's going to go counterclockwise. Really nice haste spell there, and a good rage spell getting him into the air defenses, and another rage spell. So really nice attack by Onyx, really clean. Good job on your 3-star buddy. Let's go ahead and watch another one. Alright, moving on to the next one. We've got Sun J is a Town Hall 10, so I will skip him and go to Edgar, taking out the number 3. Oh, actually good anti-3 design base. And Edgar is going to be using, looks like, an AQ walk with some dragons. So this is definitely the kind of attacks that we kind of set up this war for. You can see that the AQ walk, where it's going to be valuable, somewhere along the lines over here. I assume this is the air defense that's going to get bolted. But let's go ahead and see how Edgar does it. There goes the bolt on the air defense, and then the AQ walk portion is going to start here, probably on that dark barrack. Looks like doing a lot of funnel creation. Boom, there goes the Archer Queen, taking out the middle of the base, and then he's going to wall breaker in, I assume, here. Boom, there it goes, and she should now be able to walk in, and she will have access to all 3 remaining air defenses, and this is the type of this attack that I like, when you can take out all 3 air defenses with your queen and bolt the other one. That to me is what I look for. He's going to pop his queen's ability there. A bunch of ground skeletons pop, so this getting the last air defense is going to kind of take him a little bit. He can get those dragons started anytime now. Boom, there they go over on the right. And then boom, there goes the air defense. The sweepers are not pointed in very good directions, and then so this attack should be pretty dominant. Easily coming in here. There's only even 1 arch tower left at this point, and so he's got an Expo and 3 Teslas to worry about. His queen is full health. His king got dropped. I don't even know really why he was dropped all the way over there. He's going to be a excuse me, guys. He's going to be a big wall breaker. And the dragons will clean up the rest of the base with ease. So really nice attack, Edgar. Definitely the kind of attacks that we were looking to try out this war. Let's move on to the next one. Son of J. Sorry, buddy. Keep taking out those Town Hall 9s. Unfortunately, it was just a Town Hall 9 war. Millsy taking out number 5. Pretty standard anti-3-ish style, bad anti-3 style base. Queen in the center, and then a couple of generic bomb spots. That being said, it looks like Millsy is going to bring maybe a stoned Valkloon attack. So this is pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and see where he breaks open his base with those 4 earthquakes. I'm going to kind of come in with a shatter portion up top. I'm not sure if the CC has another golem in it or has a bunch more Valks. Archer Queen kind of clearing up the middle. Nice wall breaker action there to let everything into the top. Quake's going to open up the entire base. In go the Valks. Still has a CC, so I still don't know what's in it. It's going to heal up those Valks. Very nice. Everything's working their way into the base. Rage spell for the Valkyries. They're going to burst through that core. Still has a Clan Castle. I still don't know what's in it. Oh, it's a Lava Hound. And the Lava Hound is going to come in from the left with a couple of balloons to take out the final air defense. And then the back end loons are going to come in from the side here, and they are going to take out the remaining defenses. Something I would like to highlight in that attack, we'll kind of fast forward clean up here, and then I'll kind of rewatch it just in terms of dropping balloons that I want to point out, is that in general, when you drop your balloons, you always want to drop them on air targeting defenses when all is possible. So as you can see, Millsy takes out this base in less than 2 minutes, so it had 90 seconds left on the clock still. So really great job. But just in terms of tightening up some stuff, if you look at the 4 loons that were dropped on the back end over here, kind of fast forward down here, Millsy had 4 balloons to drop at this point, and so when you drop them, boom, right there, the 2 kind of get targeted onto the cannon, and then the 2 up here get targeted on the arch tower. So these 2 balloons here could easily just go on the cannon because that's the air targeting defense. Obviously, you don't really care about cannons. That being said, the Arch Queen is up and she's all in that area, so it doesn't really matter a whole ton. But she doesn't end up going down. So just for the sake of putting it in the right spot, put it on that Archer Tower, and all is well. All right, let's fast forward down to Jake McUsername in his return to the grand stage, going in with once again a shattered balloon. So that seems to be a little bit of what you guys are doing down here. So you can see that certainly the value of coming from the bottom here and grabbing all of those air defenses. So let's go ahead and see how Jake does it. Actually, you know what? I think he's going to come from the left because he's still got 2 hounds and possibly a 3rd in the clan castle. So he might be looking to take out these 3 air defenses over here. Let's go ahead and start watching. Nope, he is indeed going to come from the bottom. So the Archer Queen should not jump out of that compartment unless it's, it might be off-centered a little bit. We're going to find out here in a second how that Archer Queen ends up going down. In go the Barbarian King a little early. He's going to get out in front. He's going to be targeted by the entire clan castle. So he's going to pop his ability earlier than he would probably like. And the King is actually going to go down. At some point, he's being targeted by those Expos too. The Queen did not jump the out of that core like I thought. Fortunately, he's got Valks that can punch through that skull wall. So not the cleanest attack so far, just in terms of the entry. But all that being said, he still gets 3 air defenses down, and he still has 2 hounds and 12 wounds available. In go the hounds. So far, so good in terms of the loon drops. All of this on air targeting defenses. That Tesla's doing a little bit of work, but he still has a haste spell in the bag. It does have a little bit of a dangerous area up top here. Definitely a little early on those back-end loons. Could have waited a little bit because those Lava Hounds still up. Finally, that Lava Hound starts tanking that Tesla, and the rest of the loons kind of work their way around. So really, really good attack. Has a cleanup wizard. Puts it over here on the left as the rest of the base gets cleaned up. So really, really good attack. A couple of, again, some things that can kind of be tightened up just in terms of when you drop the loons as well. If you have a Lava Hound still up, definitely take a few extra seconds, wait for those defenses to start tanking, and then go ahead and let them fly. All right, Brad going to be taking out number 7 as I experience a little bit of a delay. Okay, there we go. Looks like Brad is going to be doing an AQ walk, like a Todd attack here. Let's go ahead and see how he takes out this base. Brad is going to drop his Archer Queen down here on the bottom right. Sorry, guys, I'm experiencing some internet issues. Going to drop his Queen here on the bottom right and is going to kind of walk. I don't know if he wanted it to go north. Okay, there she goes. She's going to walk her back. She's going to correct herself and walk down now. She's going to take out that Wizard Tower and then that storage, and then she should turn and beat through that air defense. Actually, no, she can't because it's actually set back the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares, so she's actually not going to take out that air defense. So he's going to use his King to go in there and take it out. I'm not sure if that was his plan or not. Queen gets a rage as she's going to deal with the enemy CC. Poison goes down. Looks to have gotten most of the CC. Unfortunately, that wizard took out his healers. So once again, you're seeing, like in our 4 Fun War, definitely not the cleanest of attacks in the world. I don't think he's going to get that second air defense that he wanted to get. Nope. So it is go time. He's got the Queen is still up. I'm really interested to see how this attack actually becomes a 3-star. Queen is still up. He's got 4 haste and a rage. Rage spell goes over the Queen there. Boom. Pups take out the Queen. Very nice. All the pups seem to be getting protected. It's a very interesting attack for sure. Didn't look like it had the legs to get there. Grounded Expos certainly helped. Poor positioned air sweepers also certainly helped the clockwise motion there. And he's got a ton of cleanup left. So for an attack that did not get an air defense that it planned on getting and did not get the Queen, that was quite dominating of an attack there. So really, really good job by Brad taking out that base. All right, let's move on to number 8. We're going to watch Graveland take it out. he is going to be bringing a AQ walk. La Loon. I keep calling it the Todd just because I've only ever seen Todd do it. Let's go ahead and see how Grave takes it out here. Gonna go ahead and drop his Archer Queen there at 3 o'clock. It's going to speed up this walk portion. He will easily be able to take out that level 8 Archer Queen. Boom, there goes the enemy Archer Queen, and his AQ, just at the inch of her life, pops her ability. Has gotten one air defense down, opens up that core there. That's going to allow her to go in and snipe the second air defense. And then at that point, you've got three hounds for 2 air defenses, and at that point, it just becomes a pretty traditional Laloon. So there goes the clan castle, and then she's going to step up and take out the Tesla, the Archer Tower, and the AD. Even drops a jump spell for her to let her in to even take out that another air defense there. That being said, the Loon portion is already getting started, so I don't believe that the Queen jumping in is really going to get that third air defense. I'm not sure if that was the purpose or to just kind of clean up a little bit more efficiently. But either way, completely overpowering attack. Once again, has easily 10 Loons and a Hound still up. So really, really good job. All these bases were max defense. They did have tiny, tiny heroes. But ultimately, when you have 10 balloons left, you would have crushed that base even if it had 25 heroes. So really good job by Grave there, taking out that base. Good job. All right, going to be moving on to our next one, number 9, Nick. I don't think Nick's on our plan anymore, so he doesn't get a feature. Mr. Awesome going in on number 10. This looks like a little bit of a troll base, but it's always interesting. Let's see kind of how he does it here. He's got 25 hogs, 4 dragons, so I assume the hogs are going to be over in this area. And then as soon as the air defenses go down, there'll be a dragon there. There'll be a dragon down here. And then maybe hogs over here. So the Archer Towers and the air defenses will each have a bunch of hogs, and then we'll kind of see how he takes out this base. So I guess the easy clan castle lure. I don't think he got the full lure there, but drops his poison. A couple wizards come out. Actually, going to drop 3 of his dragons up top, and then the hogs under a heal spell on the cannons and the Archer Towers, and then hogs on a heal spell at the bottom as well. So it doesn't need the dragons on the left or right. Just goes ahead and drops the heal spell there. A little bit of a dangerous area up top. Oh, all those bombs go off. Almost all of his hogs. Always really interesting to watch troll bases get taken out. But pretty easy peasy there for Mr. Awesome. So good job. Thanks for taking out that base in a war. You didn't have to do that, but always appreciated. Let's go ahead and watch Chief Grames take out another base. I'm not feeling super great, guys, so I'm going to kind of wrap this up with a couple of Town Elite attacks and then jump off until a day I'm feeling a little bit better. Chief Grames taking out this base with, looks like an AQ walk, drag, hog, something. So very interesting attack for sure. Same theme that we've seen so far, though. Max defense base, but with really tiny BB heroes. So go ahead and see how Chief Grames take this base out. Looks like he just got this one in, too, with like 10 or so seconds left on the clock. Goes ahead and drops a few hogs there to take out that cannon. Going to start his AQ walk portion up at the top. Almost loses his queen. Does pop her ability and then rages. I would definitely rather see that the other way around. Rage your queen first, because then she'd step up here, and then you have her ability, which I believe is the more powerful of the two. In goes another hog, so just kind of sprinkling hogs in just in terms of picking off defenses, so really good job there. He's going to end up getting all of these defenses, I believe. Uses a third heal rage spell on his Archer Queen, and she is going to take out that expo, then she's going to step up and take out that air defense. So air defense never goes off on his dragons. He's got 5 dragons. Haven't even been touched yet. So basically just a bunch of cleanup with that dragon. Tremendous AQ walk there. Really well timed rage spells. Just a really good attack. All right, let's get some Town Hall 8 action in here. I'm not sure where they started. Obviously, it was not with Trade Easy on 21. We missed on 22. Let's go ahead and watch the stack on 23 by me. So this was a, let's see, what did I try and do here? I tried to do a Shattered Go-Va-Ho-ish. Core area is definitely exposed to 4 Earthquake, so that's where our Earthquake, and then I kind of come in from here and kind of sprinkle hogs on the side. So definitely outside my comfort zone. Let's kind of see how it went here. Start off Quake the middle, and then I'm going to enter here from the bottom right with my wizards in behind. Golems go out in front, rage up my wizards, take out the enemy clan castle. Valks go in, hogs there going in on the side. Heal the Valks in the core. So all the hogs are just kind of being used on the defenses that are being tanked. Yeah, it was a very interesting attack for me, obviously. So now everything is pointing in towards the core, and that's when I sprinkle in these hogs on the outside. But as soon as something that they're targeting does go down, they do turn around, so that cannon's actually going to pick off a few of my hogs to be annoying. But they're going to kind of come wrap back around here. Golemite's still doing some tanking, which is going to allow the rest of my hogs actually to kind of skirt around and pick off that last archer tower. And I got cleanup going now all over the place. Still my King's ability in the bag. Pretty overpowering attack. Very interesting double bomb set in between 4 builders' huts in the core. Very interesting base design there from our opponent. Let's go ahead and watch Hibby take out base 24. Looks like Hibby brought a Shattered Goho with 4 Quakes, so a Rex-ish style attack. A couple of corner huts, has his 4 archers. It's always nice to see. Go ahead and see how he takes out this base. Drops the earthquakes there up at the top. So maybe not super confident in his wall. He did bring wall breakers, so I'm not sure why he would bring wall breakers and quake in that area. But here he comes in from the top. Has a heavy archer clan castle, but no poison. So that's actually going to take the wizards a few seconds to kind of snipe those down. Everything kind of here going into the center. Bomb there goes off. Double bomb goes off. So he's taking care of the double bomb, and now he's going to start sprinkling his hogs in on the right. 4 or 5 hogs for each cannon. Drops his heal spell. Not in an area that it seemed like he needed it as much. He definitely could have used it even earlier. If all the point defense is kind of on the outside and you kind of go into a splash damage heavy area, you can definitely go ahead and burn those heal spells a little earlier. That being said, he's going to work his way all the way around the base. And those hogs, luckily no spring trap there. He is going to finish off this base, no problem. There go those wall breakers that he brought, especially to open up that compartment there at the end. He's got cleanup all around the outside. He's got the corner huts all down. So it's a really nice attack here by Hibby in our For Fun War. So that is all the coverage that I got for you guys for this war. Thanks for all that participated. I would love to hear what you guys thought of the war. Was this something you guys would like to do once a week, once every other week, once a month? Hopefully guys kind of got some fun stuff out of it. Obviously, our Town Hall 9s and 10s easily had 6-star wars. Onyx, Edgar, Grave. Who else had a 6-star war? Danny had a 6-star war. So there were definitely a lot of 6-star wars, and there were definitely a lot of guys that that tried some things that maybe didn't go so well. But that's good in wars like this, that guys kind of stepped outside their comfort zone. So a lot of kind of on the lower end. A lot of these 1-stars that only grabbed like 60%, or a couple of these 0-stars. It just shows that people were trying some interesting stuff there. Naughty Hoodruff causing us not to have a perfect war. But yeah, so that's all I got, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will be back soon with the next war recap video.